496211. Optical Outlook, now with their new location in Anderson Square. Come see the difference with Optical Outlook. And Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And TCE Paint Shop, with 3 locations to better serve your home decor needs. Cox Lumber, Sparky Drive, Cox Lumber, Town, and the original store at 27 Godfrey Nixon Way.
And now, Radio Cayman presents The Business Buzz, an insightful and fresh take on a variety of issues that impact the local business environment. This is where we address the business topics that matter. Radio Cayman's Business Buzz. Here's your host, Anita Khan.
It's exactly 7:30. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the Business Buzz. We're taking you up to 8 o'clock on our first segment of the Business Buzz. Then we'll take a break for the news, weather, traffic, and we'll be back with the second segment at approximately 8:15 this morning. On our first segment this morning, we're happy to put the spotlight on a very stylish boutique that's... They have 2 locations in Georgetown. Island Style, we put the spotlight on Island Style this morning. Island Style is located at 79 Edward Street in the Duty Free Center. And they have a second location on the waterfront in the Harbor Center. Both stores are short walking distance from the Georgetown bus station and within Georgetown. And having said that, I want to welcome to our studio this morning Miss Anna Inga. Good morning, Anna.
Good morning. First of all, I want to thank you for giving us the privilege to be here. I also want to thank, now that I'm here, to thank government for giving us such a help through this pandemic time. Well, it means a lot to us, really. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I also want to talk a bit more about the locations.
Okay.
If you can... don't know where exactly we are, I will tell you just when you reach in the first location, when you reach to the bus station, we just short walking distance, let's say 2 minutes. Mm-hmm. So we are in the Duty Free Center. So if you're not familiar with that place, just go to the fish market and we just right across.
Oh, you're right across from the fish market.
Yes, exactly.
Right. And that one was your first location?
The first location, actually, we started in the Harbor Place. So we were actually a souvenir store. What we didn't know, I am a believer. Before the pandemic, before everything started, before we even knew, we was told that our lease was not going to be renewed. So we was hunting for a place. But all we want is something in the waterfront because that's what we do. We do souvenir. But just what? Not a spot in the waterfront. It was in a busy time, busy season. So that's how we end up in the Duty Free Center. Well, we didn't know that God was preparing us for what was coming.
All right.
So sure, after renovation, everything shut down. Yes.
Well, I'm glad you're in the studio to let folks know about your locations and about both stores. And if you're just joining us, this is the Business Buzz. Miss Inga, Anna Inga. Anna is the Senior Sales Manager at Island Style. And it's Island Style Boutique, correct?
Yes,
okay.
Island Style Boutique.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Anna, what was the main reason for opening up Island Style?
Okay, the reason why to reopen, I will say after pandemic, actually we was one of those people that was so down, what's next? No tourists, there is nothing what we should do. But also with this media, I want to thank Mr. Maxson that he's our landlord. Mm-hmm. And he called me, say, come on, Anna, you have to open the store. Because after we close, we say, no, we're going to wait until the cruise ships come back and the borders open. He said, no, you can do it. You must open. You see one store next to you is open, so go back up. That's how we opened the first location. But the other location at the waterfront, we haven't even opened yet because we just finished the renovation and everything shut down. So give us the idea, well, if this is working, let's try with the next location. So that's how we end up working with the 2 stores.
And how is it working out for both locations?
It's been very challenging, but at the same time, I want to thank to all the Caymanians, people, the local people from different nationalities that have been very supportive to us. So they came, they buy, they shop with us, and we want to take them. We want to thank every person that been shopping with us, supporting us, and we always, we are there. Yes.
Every time I go past the one across from the fish market,
Yes.
there's always something new. There's always the mannequin in a new outfit. I've never seen the same outfit on that mannequin every time I pass there. And I pass there like maybe twice, once per day. And every day there's something different, a different dress. And it's always really nice. I want to park my car and go, but I'm always in a rush. So do you have someone just changing those outfits every day? Do you change them every day?
We have we are 3 person inside there. So one of them is always, in charge of, find something different for the mannequin. And also besides, we give to customers a lot of options from casual to beach style, beach wear, everything. So you can just stop by and see all different variety. I invite every people from the Cayman Island to come and see what we have.
So when did you actually open up? What year?
We started in the around 2007, but that was in the smallest 500 square foot store across where it used to be Paradise Restaurant. But this new location, both location opened up after actually the duty free center location opened in March 2019.
2019, okay.
Yes.
Just a year before this all went down.
Yes, yes, it was March, but basically we operated just for a short period. But the other location opened basically after the pandemic. That was across the fish market.
Oh
so
boy.
We're still there, thank God.
So,
yes.
so when you guys went into business, what were some of the key things that you took into consideration when you decided to get into this business?
Well, I will say, first of all, for us to start in business was that we have a lot of tourists. So our main thing was the tourists. But guess what? When everything shut down, we have to sit down and ask, what's next? What should we do? Should we give up, cry, and just, which one we did? I did because I was so stressed. Because after investing everything in both locations, the other one just people was start to getting to know us. And the second location now just renovated, ready to open on a Friday, but we got the news Monday borders will close. So what we should do?
I would have cried too.
Yeah, we did, But I think our business is a proof that God is really.
That's right.
Amen. He's there all the time. So that's what then we have to sit down and think, so what we should sell now. So then they come the ideas for, different things like dresses more for local people, things that they always looking like, such as shoes, bags, different things. Yes.
That was a great idea.
Yes, that was actually.
I want to ask you now, when the cruise ships do come back in, are you going to switch back to souvenirs?
Actually, we're going to keep the local products, but also we're going to put more souvenirs. So we invited to everybody, that maybe planning to leave and shop some gifts and souvenirs to carry it home. So again, visit us.
Okay. Okay. If you're just joining us, this is the Business Buzz. This is our first segment this morning. We're speaking with Miss Anna Inga. She's a senior sales manager at Island Style Boutique. I want to thank our sponsors this morning, Cayman Insurance Center, Optical Outlook, Cayman Medical Supplies, and our new sponsor who just came on board today, TCE Paint. 3 locations to better serve your home decor needs. And joining me in the studio, I have my brand new mentee this morning. I promised I was going to call her out, but She's joining me on her first day, her first work visit here at Radio Cayman. Her name is Miss Erin Bush. I'm not sure if she'd be wanted to go on the mic, but Erin, you want to say good morning? Want to say good morning to your mom and dad? You can come a little closer to the mic. Miss Susan's got you up.
Good morning.
Good morning, Erin. Erin is with the mentoring program, Chamber of Commerce mentoring program, and she's my brand new mentee. So hopefully we'll learn from each other, and it'll be a great experience. And this is her first visit to Radio Cayman, her first work visit. Her mom and dad just dropped her off, and now she just stepped in the studio. Erin, that is awesome, because that doesn't happen every day, where you just walk into the building and you get put on the mic. Are you looking forward to working along with me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Susan, thank you. I want to say good morning to Susan. She's our producer, and she does an awesome job, Miss Anna. And you know she's been in contact with you, and she's been doing her thing.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Miss Susan. Thank you.
Susan does an awesome job, whether it's music or business buzz or whatever she does. She does an awesome job. Thank you, Susan. And I want to thank our listeners this morning, and of course, those of you viewing us via YouTube. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll continue our discussion with Miss Anna from Island Style Boutique.
The Cayman Islands boasts of a long, colorful, and rich history. In tribute to our roots, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Historical Vignette Series, brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects. The Cayman Islands, He hath founded it upon the seas.
Irvin Theophilus Ebanks, 1889-1965. Irvin Ebanks was the son of James and Jessica Ebanks of Northside. He was an ambitious, hardworking, and industrious man. He cared for his family and friends, especially those of Northside, many of whom called him Governor. He and his wife Maggie, née McLaughlin, had 6 children. Like so many Caymanian men, he spent many of his younger years as a seaman and worked in the United States. On his return home from sea, he worked in many areas, serving Northside as a carpenter, farmer, merchant, barber, cobbler, tooth extractor, and telephone service provider. He also served as a member of the Assembly for several years. He was loved and respected by all who knew him.
The Rotary Central Music Extravaganza 2021 tickets are here. Get your $25 ticket and stand a chance to win the grand prize of $40,000, second prize $4,000, and 6 $1,000 prizes. The Music Extravaganza music event, Saturday, November 27th at Salty's Grand Harbor, featuring CNB, Deja Blue, The Fabulous 68s. Tickets now on sale by Rotary members, authorized ticket sellers, and at eventpro.ky. 26 years of Rotary Music Extravaganza, funding over 70 community projects of significance since 1995. Rotary Central, Cayman Islands. Registered not-for-profit number 232. Rotary Central. Serve to change lives.
Radio Cayman's Historical Vignettes was brought to you by Rotary Central. For more than 110 years, Rotary members have used their passion, energy, and intelligence to take action on sustainable projects.
Now open on the sister island, Brack Medical Supplies. Located at 403 Gerard Smith Avenue, next to the Alexander Hotel. Open Tuesday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Telephone number 948-2228. Brack Medical Supplies.
2020, unprecedented times, uncertainty, and literally a new way of life.
Life happens, usually without warning.
That is why making sure that your family is insured is so important.
Cayman Insurance Center, 47 years strong, working to protect your family and your most valuable assets.
Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family.
For more information, call 949-4657. Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, health, motor, and other lines of insurance products and services at affordable rates.
Optical Outlook Caymanian Village location has moved. Same great services and products, new location. We've moved to Anderson Square in central Georgetown. It's a much larger space with dedicated parking. Please call us on 746-2020 to make your appointment at our new location today. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Please come see the difference with Optical Outlook, Cayman's premier optical provider.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
Good morning. In the studio this morning on this segment of the Business Buzz, we're speaking with Miss Inga. Anna Inga, she is a senior sales manager at Island Style Boutique. This morning we put on the focus on fashion. We haven't got there yet. Busy talking about everything else. I haven't got there yet. And also joining me in the studio is my brand new mentee, Miss Erin Bush. But Erin is very quiet. But you know what? During the break, she told myself and Miss Anna that maybe one day she'll be in the studio talking about her business.
Yes.
I love it. I love it, Susan. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, Anna, what has been the reaction from your customers? Are they loving the items that you carry in your store? In both stores, actually.
Yes, they do actually, because when you come to Island Style, if you're looking, for example, if you have a brunch, or if you have a wedding to go, or anything for any occasion, or friendly workers will be helping you. You just have to tell them what's the occasion. So we're gonna pull something for you. Of course, also we are flexible in the prices, so that's what they love. So if they ask you, how much you can give me this dress, or I have this amount, so what you can give me for this amount, so we will help you. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I love it. You said brunch, clothing for brunch.
Brunch,
okay.
church.
Yeah.
Let's say if you have to go to a wedding, if you have to go, or let's say today is my birthday, I want to shine tonight, so we're gonna pull out something sparkly for the night.
Okay, so you can do a little formal, a little bit casual, a little bit semi-casual.
Yes.
And I noticed, I was looking at your Facebook page. You have swimwear as well.
Yes, we do. We have swimwear. We also sell jewelry. We have, if you, for example, want to take something unique, if you're traveling, if you want to take a unique gift from the Cayman Island, we have a lot of stock in Caymanite jewelry. Also, we can, if you order, let's say you say, I want to make this done in Caymanite, so we're going to do it for you. So,
okay.
Yes,
now, Black Friday is coming up on Friday. Thanksgiving on Thursday, American Thanksgiving on Thursday, Black Friday on Friday. Are you having any specials on for Black Friday?
Yes, we do have a lot of things that is coming down just for $10, people or customers that know us. For example, we have some lovely shirts, a lot of different women's shirts with a little sparkling. Others not sparkling. We usually our regular price is for $15. For Black Friday, we marking down to $10. Also, swimwear for $10, especially for kids. We're gonna have a lot of jumpsuits, dresses just for $10. A lot of things will be marked down just for $10. Also, in special things, discounted items.
I saw you had jumpsuits. You had the short jumpsuits and the long jumpsuits.
Yes, we do have both.
Boy, you're bringing back jumpsuits in style.
Yes.
I remember back in the days, I used to live in the short ones and the long ones. And I gave them away, but now they're back in style, which I didn't.
They do.
What is different about Island Style?
Well, what is different is we always encourage to our workers, or I will call my coworkers, to be friendly with everyone. I have at this point one time a lady that came back to us and saying, I come to look for that lady, and she say, okay. I called the lady and she said, I have to tell you something. The other day I was going through a lot of something going on in my life. Just talk to this lady. It really lift me up. Because she's very friendly. She's very nice. Well, most of our workers are, of course, sometimes we have up and down, but, so that's the one point with Island Style. Also, like I say again, we are flexible in prices. You just have to tell us what you can work with. And we also have colognes for sale at such reasonable prices. So just in case.
I tell you, I went through your entire Facebook page a couple nights ago because I started looking. I saw the jumpsuits. I saw short jumpsuits, long jumpsuits, and I saw swimwear. You had shoes. You had perfume, jewelry, and then you had handbags.
Yes,
some lovely handbags. You had
sneakers.
Yes, sneakers.
We have the sneakers.
Sandals. You had a good selection of sandals and stuff like that. And you have we have underwear.
Yes, we do. Also, don't forget the main shoes.
And shirts.
Yes,
and
the
shirts.
shoes that is very reasonable prices. So when you come, you will see it.
Well, that's what we do in the Business Buzz. We put the spotlight on everything in your store. And speaking about everything, how often do you update your stock?
Every month and a half.
Okay.
Yes. Usually we have to bring something. Usually sometimes before the end of the month, all things are arriving.
Okay.
Yes.
So I can come and get something that's formal wear, casual, summer casual, can go down the line. How would you describe your store? Would you say it's trendy or tailored or casual or classy or chic?
I will say more because we have everything. I was speaking with my daughter this morning. I said, how you will describe the shop? I said, Mom, you have everything. So just tell them you have everything. You sell it. So if you have any party, just come. Just come on now. Visit us. Yes.
Just head over to Island Style Boutique and see what they have in stock. Yeah. Now, what is the first thing that your customers will see when they step through the door? I know when I'm passing, I see a mannequin in a lovely dress or a jumpsuit or whatever you have up for that date.
Usually it's the dresses, I will say. Yeah, they always look at the dresses, but people that been there, they always just come a bit happy. Hello, I'm back, or I'm here, because like I said, our workers are very friendly, so that's what they bring them back. Yes.
What would you say people would want mostly? What's a demand item?
The demand item will say, I can't even say that because there is certain time that you sell most like shoes will move. Certain time you will sell dresses like today's, I have a party, so you sell dresses. Sometimes, what you have for me? Oh, well, I have jeans, I have short pants, I have this. So everything moves, but
depends on the season or the time.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, small island, everybody's going to the same event.
Yes, yes, they usually just.
Do you normally carry more than say 2 of the same item, especially in dresses?
In dresses, there is certain dresses that we don't bring too many because we don't want to dress everyone in the same dress. Especially I let them know customers. They ask like some of them come, how many people you sell this dress? I tell, no, we only bring one small, one medium, one large. So but this one, we brought quite a few people, but it's still people love them. But that happened with the local customers, but with tourists they just pick it up and go. Yes, because they stay one day here and then go, especially cruise ship.
We have Erin in the studio. Do you have anything for the youth, like
the
teenage girls?
At the moment we have most dresses and sneakers, shoes, high heel, little flats, loafers, without heels if you used to that. So we also sell face masks for young people and adult sizes also.
Okay. Are they like fabric ones or?
We have the fabric and we get in the disposable day after tomorrow.
Yes. For youth.
Yes,
youth
for
size,
youth size.
Which is a smaller.
Yeah, a smaller size.
Smaller
yes.
size. Okay. So with Christmas is coming up, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be an exciting time for you, not only in your personal life but for your business. Now, can you give us a hint on what sort of stuff you're gonna have for Christmas?
Okay, what we have for Christmas, I will say the colognes at the reasonable prices.
Are they like gift boxes or just individual?
They come in individual boxes. Okay. Most of the colognes are only for $10. We also have the sneakers, like a lot of people trying to give the family, or they ask, you know, like my kids does, what do you need? So you just say, write my list. So if you have a list, we have a bit of everything. Also, we have the hoodies for only $18. Kids and adults for the same price, only $18. So, yeah, and we have the jewelry. We have rings, we have earrings, we have necklace, handmade necklace. We have, I will say, good stuff. Quite abundant stuff, yes.
No, you spoke about someone coming into your store and, you know, just speaking to one of the workers in the store and getting a good vibe. Now, what's the importance of your store image and also that good customer service? How important is it for your business?
Actually, it's one of the most important things that we have, I will say, because sometimes you can feel people that come in different moods, not because they want to. It's because the daily days that we're having, you know, that sometimes people can cope with so many things. It could be, you know, cash problem, family problem. So when they come loaded with that, we just trying to talk to them and be friendly with them, starting with one good morning, how are you, you know, even they don't answer until, well, maybe don't speak English, but let's go with the Spanish. So we speak Spanish also. Buen dia. It happened before. I say somebody, good morning, nothing, no answer. The lady, good morning, nothing. I stand up next to me. I tell them, buenos días, necesita ayuda. Oh, habla español. I tell them, sí. So they were so happy, you know.
And it starts up a conversation, right?
Especially, you know, I think one of the way to give somebody, you know, like, it's not about, to help somebody, it's not about giving cash. It's not only about giving, you know, material things. What about encouragement word? What about a smile? What about something? You know, that's a lot. You mean a lot, I will say that. That's important in island style, yes.
It does. And Erin, you make note of that, right? That's what's important. So when you have your own business, you know, you gain all this experience from, how old are you, Erin? 15?
Yes, ma'am.
15. 15. Wow. Yes. I wish I knew this at 15. No, 15 I don't know, my brain was at that time. Any advice that you'd like to extend to the young people who may be thinking about opening a business? And Erin says she's into fashion and art. She wants to be an artist.
Yes, actually, that's a good idea, Erin. And just putting yourself that wherever you decided to make, just put an effort. If just put it this way, if that person can do it, why? Why not me? So just put it that way. Remember, every success takes sacrifices. I mean, there will be certain things when you start a business you have to cut it. But no, it doesn't mean like you have to be a slave of your job. But there is a lot of things that you have to do, because I will say a business is like another child for me, as an experience. So for you as a young teenager, the business will be like a family to you, like a sister. When you start a business, like a baby, what the baby needs, you need to feed it, you need to change it, you need to, you know, what it needs. That's how business start. Okay? Just, I don't know if you understand.
Good advice. Good
Yes.
advice. Very good advice. Now, Anna, before I let you go, can you remind the folks where to find your store and what are your hours of operation again?
Okay, both stores are open from 9 o'clock until 7 o'clock, okay? And now to find us, for people, especially people that they don't drive, both locations are, you know, walking distance. Actually, the one that is at Edward Street is closer to the bus station. But in the waterfront, which one is just by the fish market. If you don't know where is this store, well, just come to the fish market and tell them where is the store where they sell shoes. They will point you to the store, because they know us by selling shoes, because nobody else. Because sometimes when people walk in there, the first impression says, "Oh, this is big. I thought it was just a tiny store," but it's a 2,000 square feet store.
So how can they And how can they get more how can they get more information on Island Style?
Okay, they can just go to Facebook Market. It's under Ana Abans. All the products are in display there, what we have. And also you can call us. The number is there. And also we have has Island Style. Also our products are in display. Has Island Style or Ana Abans.
Miss Anna, thank you so much.
No,
Wish
thank
you good luck with both businesses. And if ever you decide to open 2 more,
oh wow!
all the best for Christmas as well.
Thank you
and
so
the New
much.
Year. Thanks for being in the studio this morning. You've been listening to Miss Anna Inga, the Senior Sales Manager at Island Style Boutique, both locations. I'm going to take a quick break for the news, weather, traffic, and just about everything else Susan's got covered for you. Thanks to our sponsors this morning, Cayman Insurance Center, Optical Outlook, Cayman Medical Supplies, and our brand new sponsor, TCE Paint. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Anita. And studio time now by Foster's is 7:59.
For Thanksgiving, are you thinking roast turkey or glazed ham?
Ooh, let's go turkey.
Great. Now for sides, let's do scalloped potatoes, mac and cheese, and steamed herb vegetables.
Yum.
And for dessert, should we go apple or pumpkin pie?
Pumpkin for sure. But when will you have the time to cook this feast?
Oh, I won't be cooking. I'm ordering a holiday dinner from Foster's. They start from just $79.99 and are easy to order online. Just head to fosters.ky.
Easy, delicious Thanksgiving holiday dinners only from Foster's.
The 8 a.m. News is proudly sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. For further information, please visit chamberpension.ky.
Do you know how well your pension plan performed? Attend the Chamber Pension Plan's annual general meeting to stay informed and find out how you can achieve your desired retirement lifestyle. Members are invited to meet our trustees and take part in our question and answers segment on 1st December 2021 at 6:30 p.m. at the Chamber of Commerce Boardroom in Governors Square. Refreshments will be served. Please visit our website chamberpension.ky or email admin@pensions.ky for further details. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We're here for you.
For today's biggest news.
Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands.
With your latest news, I'm Karsley Fuller. The Cayman Islands Fire Service and the Department of Environmental Health say as of 9 p.m. Monday night, the landfill fire poses no threat to the public. Crews continue to monitor hot spots using thermal imaging cameras. Officials say while there are no naked flames, there are several areas emitting steam, and the Department of Environmental Health has been covering and leveling these areas as they are discovered. The 2 departments were expected to keep monitoring the situation throughout the night and may make an assessment later today as to next steps. The weekend COVID numbers are in. Radio Cayman's April Cummings has more.
Just after 8 p.m. last night, we received the COVID-19 update covering the period from Friday at 8 a.m. to Monday at 8 a.m. 23 COVID-19 patients were hospitalized, 559 positives detected, 6 from travelers, 553 from the community. These results brought the number of active cases of COVID-19 in the islands to 4,047. Also, as of 8 a.m. Monday, 4,115 people were in isolation. In the Sister Islands, Faith Hospital confirmed there were 21 active cases in the Sister Islands, with 1 COVID-positive individual detected in the previous 24 hours. To date, there have been 107 total cases recorded in the Sister Islands. 86 have recovered. Of the total number of cases in the Sister Islands, 55 were fully vaccinated, 6 partially vaccinated, 46% unvaccinated. April Cummings, Radio Cayman News.
81% of the population is at least 1 dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. 93% of those are over the age of 12. 78% have completed the 2-dose course. This represents 90% of people over the age of 12. 13% have gotten a 3rd or booster dose. The Cayman Islands government has launched a new community awareness campaign, Living with COVID in the Community. The campaign provides guidance on best practices, links to updated policies, regulations, and official updates, and information on understanding the risks of COVID-19. Government says the community-centric campaign features photography and videos produced on island. Now with a check of international news, here's the BBC, which will take us out of the newscast. I'm Karsley Fuller from Radio Cayman's Newsroom.
BBC News with Jerry Smith. 46 people are now known to have died in Bulgaria when a tourist bus crashed and burst into flames on a motorway in the middle of the night. The passengers were all from North Macedonia, returning from a weekend in Turkey. Only 7 escaped from the bus that caught fire after tearing away a 50-metre section of the crash barrier. The Turkish currency, the lira, has hit new lows after President Erdogan doubled down on his economic policies. He's defended recent cuts to interest rates, despite the weakness of the currency and spiralling inflation, and vowed to win what he called his economic war of independence. The European Court of Human Rights has ruled that Turkey acted unlawfully by arresting more than 400 judges and prosecutors in the wake of a failed 2016 coup against President Erdogan. It ordered Ankara to pay damages to all of them. The head of the UN nuclear watchdog is holding talks in Tehran as efforts continue to salvage the Iran nuclear deal. Ahead of next week's high-level talks in Vienna, Rafael Grossi said he discussed several issues, including the need for a peaceful nuclear program. A former Iranian prison official accused of handing out death sentences during a purge of dissidents in 1998 has testified for the first time at his trial in Sweden. Hamid Nouri faces charges of murder, crimes against humanity and war crimes. The Nigerian government has dismissed the report by a judicial panel of inquiry that found soldiers and police had shot dead peaceful protesters in Lagos last year. It said it was riddled with errors and speculation. Gambians are mourning the death of one of the country's best-known journalists. For more than 20 years, Pa Nderi Mbai played a key role exposing human rights abuses and other injustices during Yahya Jammeh's time in office. BBC News.
The 8 a.m. news is proudly sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. For further information, please visit chamberpension.ky.
Do you know how well your pension plan performed? Attend the Chamber Pension Plan's annual general meeting to stay informed and find out how you can achieve your desired retirement lifestyle. Members are invited to meet our trustees and take part in our question and answer segment on 1st December 2021 at 6:30 p.m. at the Chamber of Commerce Boardroom in Governors Square. Refreshments will be served. Please visit our website chamberpension.ky or email admin@pensions.ky for further details. The Cayman Islands Chamber of Commerce Pension Plan. We're here for you.
Stay in touch with Radio Cayman for the latest in news and information.
Follow Radio Cayman on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Download the Radio Cayman app or log on to our website, www.radiocayman.gov.ky.
Radio Cayman, your voice, your choice, your radio.
It's about time I upgrade my life.
Wait, you win money?
No, even better. I plan to pursue some CXC qualifications. Time to learn something new and earn a better salary.
Man, our CXC day's done.
No, man, you can still get CXC qualifications through a private learning institution after you've left secondary school. Just visit cxc.org for their full list of exams and contact the Ministry of Education for registration details.
Explore your full potential with a qualification from CXC.
Funky Tank's Black Friday sale is now on.
Moxie, if you snooze, you will lose out on some big savings.
That's right. If you snooze, you lose. So head on down to Funky Tank's and take 15% off laptop and LG TVs, as well as split unit, 24,000 BTU, 20% off Fire Sticks, 25% off soundbar systems and microwaves, 30% off rugs, comforters, and sheet sets, 10% off refrigerators, LG stereo systems, marked down from $169.95 to $119.95. Panasonic music system was $244.95, now $198.95. Amazon 10-inch tablets now priced at $169.95, and the Samsung 8-inch tablet is a steal at $174.95. Sale is on at both Funky Tank locations: Shen Road, telephone 949-0998, and Countryside Savannah 943-0998.
Tips to stay safe this holiday season. Take the pledge. Plan a safe ride home. Offer to be a designated driver. Ride the Purple Ribbon Bus. Drink responsibly.
Arrive Alive 345. Take the pledge, designate a driver, or ride the Purple Ribbon Bus on New Year's Eve. This message is brought to you by the National Drug Council and Radio Cayman.
The 8:10 a.m. Weather Report, Monday through Friday, is proudly sponsored by Pan American International Insurance Corporation. Pan American International Insurance Corporation, meeting the life, accident, and health insurance needs of individuals and businesses to ensure financial security and peace of mind. For more information, call 949-8304 or visit www.palig.com. That's PALIG.com.
For over 100 years, more than 5.8 million people across the Americas and the Caribbean have placed their trust in Pan American Life Insurance Group. We have delivered on our promise and have proven that we are more than an insurance company. We are family. To learn more about our first-in-class individual and group life, disability and accident solutions, please visit Pan American International Insurance Corporation at Unit 221, Cannon Place East, North Song Road, Grand Cayman, or contact us at 949-8304 and visit us online at www.palig.com. Pan American Life, people you can trust for life.
Pleasant good morning. Let's take a look at the latest weather report. Current temperature is 80 degrees. Relative humidity is 90%. The barometric pressure is 29.91 inches and rising. The wind is out of the north at 7 knots. Overnight low temperature was 75 degrees. Synopsis indicate moderate to fresh northeasterly winds and seas. Cloudy skies are expected for the next 24 hours as a cold front moves through the Cayman area this morning. Satellite images show scattered clouds over the Cayman area, drifting towards the southeast. Now the forecast for today calling for partly cloudy to cloudy skies with a 40% chance of showers and possible thunder, and temperatures will be in the low 80s. Winds will be northerly at 10 to 15 knots during the morning, becoming north to northeast at 15 to 20 knots by this afternoon, and seas will be moderate with wave heights of 3 to 5 feet. Tonight, cloudy skies with a 30% chance of late night showers and temperatures dipping to the low 70s tonight. Winds will be northeast at 15 to 20 knots and seas will be moderate to rough with wave heights of 4 to 6 feet. Small craft should exercise caution over open water. Today's high tide will occur this afternoon at 12:36, low tide tonight at 7:20, and a high tide also tonight at 8 minutes past 11. The sun will set this evening at 5:44 and will rise tomorrow morning at 6:39. And the outlook is calling for a high-pressure system to build behind the cold front, resulting in fresh northeasterly winds, rough seas, and cloudy skies for the next few days. That's the very latest on your weather report.
10 a.m. Weather Report, Monday through Friday, is proudly sponsored by Pan American International Insurance Corporation. Pan American International Insurance Corporation, meeting the life, accident, and health insurance needs of individuals and businesses to ensure financial security and peace of mind. For more information, call 949-8304 or visit www.palig.com. That's PALIG.com.
For over 100 years, more than 5.8 million people across the Americas and the Caribbean have placed their trust in Pan American Life Insurance Group. We have delivered on our promise and have proven that we're more than just an insurance company, we're family. To learn more about our first-in-class group health and employee benefit solutions, please visit Pan American Life Insurance Company of the Cayman Islands at Unit 221, Cannon Place East, North Sound Road, Grand Cayman, or contact us at 949-8304. You can also visit us online at www.palig.com. Pan American Life, people you can trust for life.
During these unprecedented times, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Cayman Strong Series. The Cayman Strong Series is brought to you by OnCourse Cayman. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. OnCourse Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
Achieving your goals is a very rewarding feeling, but at times can feel very frustrating, especially if and when we miss our target. As you approach your goals in life, set yourself up for success.
When setting your goals, tell a friend. Having an accountability partner is often helpful in achieving your goals. Let your parents and partner know what you are planning or doing. Sharing with others also helps us to develop the ideas and our vision. Writing down your goals can help to solidify them for you and help you to stay accountable.
Change your thinking and change your life.
During these unprecedented times, Radio Cayman, the voice of the Cayman Islands, is pleased to bring you the Cayman Strong Series. The Cayman Strong Series is brought to you by OnCourse Cayman. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. OnCourse Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
These days, feelings of loneliness, anxiety, stress, and depression can be overwhelming. Just know you are not alone. OnCourse Cayman offers private mental health services for children, teens, adults, and groups. Visit oncourse.ky to view a full list of wellness services and their qualified team. OnCourse Cayman, health, wellness, and happiness.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Good morning once again. Let's take a look what's happening on our roads. Heavy rain falling, especially in the West Bay area and the West Bay Road area. In front of the Ritz, traffic is moving along moderately. Roads are wet, so please drive with extra caution. Busy traffic coming from the east on Linford Pearson Highway and also on Crew Road. Traffic busy. And eastbound traffic on Crew Road is moving along moderately. Steady but flowing traffic on Holden Avenue. Godfrey Nixon Way and Eastern Avenue traffic flowing at a good pace. No issues on Edward Street as traffic is light to moderate, and light traffic on Owen Roberts Drive. And busy traffic coming off of Agnes Way. And traffic is in some sections on Northtown Road moderate, other sections steady. That's the very latest on your traffic. If you see any accidents or incidents on Cayman's roads, give us a call here at Radio Cayman, 949-6990. That's what's happening on your roads. Please drive with extra caution and buckle up. Have a good morning.
Are you planning a social, an office party, or event over the holiday season? Make the most of your holiday party and leave the catering to Subway. Choose from small and large sandwich platters, double meat wrap platters, and top it off with optional cookie platters for dessert. Or ask about our Subway Box to Go with the option of a 6-inch or foot-long sandwich, 1 cookie, and 1 bag of chips. Cater your holiday parties with Subway. Visit subway.ky for menu options. Subway, eat fresh.
The traffic report is brought to you by Subway. Planning a meeting, event, or office celebration? Visit subway.ky to place your catering order today.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
It's 17 minutes after 8 o'clock. Good morning. Welcome back to the Business Buzz. This is our second and final segment of the buzz for this Tuesday morning, Tuesday, November 23rd. It's a pleasure to have a young Caymanian entrepreneur in the studio with me. And we're talking about him being named the Cayman's Young Entrepreneur of the Year back in 2016. He is the founder of Auto Shield. He obtained a certification in automotive technology from Wyotech Technical Institute in Sacramento, California. And he has a diverse knowledge with over 14 years of experience in the automotive industry. And this, of course, has prepared him for the path of this new business ownership and development. And having said all of that, I'd like to welcome to the Radio Cayman studio this morning Mr. Jonathan Webster. Jonathan is the founder of Auto Shield. Good morning, Jonathan.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's a pleasure to have you in the studio.
Always a pleasure to be here, man.
And I still have with me this morning in the studio my brand new mentee, Miss Erin Bush.
I can tell.
And she is from your alma mater, John Gray High School.
Awesome.
So she's here to learn, about business, and she wants to open her own business soon. She wants to be an artist.
Awesome.
And a fashion designer, fashion owner, boutique owner.
I can see the little necklace.
Yay! Did you make that yourself?
No.
No. Anyway, Jonathan, it's good to have you in the studio this morning.
So,
I know you've been here before. This is not your first
Yeah.
rodeo over here. It's good to have you back. Now, back in 2016, you won the Young Entrepreneur of the Year award.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about that experience before we talk about Arthur Shield.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, back in 2016, we were very fortunate to win the award, nearly edging out one of my fellow classmates at the time. And, again, it was a tough competition. You had to basically prepare a business plan and effectively speak that business plan with the panel of judges. And, at that point in time, I was very, very afraid to speak in front of people or even publicly. So I was like, in my mind, if I win, what do I say? And if I don't win, I know I'll be disappointed. So it was kind of a mixed emotion when I actually did win, because one, it opened up another channel of, feeling validated to some degree of the accomplishment. But then the other hand was having to live up to that standard as well, So, yeah, I mean, we get, again, with EMT, which is Efficient Mobile Technicians, we did the award, we found out that we won, and kind of my life changed from that at that point.
That was the starting point for you.
Correct.
How did your friend take it?
Well,
disappointed?
Kim, she's a superstar.
Okay.
I met her again after doing some Toastmaster stuff. And, I mean, she's always been a rock star. And, I can't even...
Is that Connolly?
Correct.
Oh, good morning, Kim, if you're listening. Oh, yes, that's Miss Toastmaster, director, regional director, and all the good stuff herself.
She's about that life, man.
Yeah.
She's about that life.
Definitely.
I mean...
But you beat Kim?
It couldn't have been speaking.
I gotta get over that. Nice. I mean, not nice, but
Yeah. I kind of told the story to the
tough
judges.
competition.
Yeah. I told the story to the judges on effectively why I decided to start my business, and I think that might have helped create it.
That was going to be my next question. Was it a dream of yours to start your own business?
It was a dream to kind of have the freedom of having options, I would say. Now, I knew a few people that did business, and they seemed to kind of emulate that. And then I also knew some other business owners that just lived in their business and just stayed in their business. And I kind of never understood that until now. But for me, I guess I saw my grandma look at work a different way. She was always on time, never sick, never late, and she had to take home a pension at the end of her retirement. And I knew I might have been like maybe 13, 14 at the time. I was like, nah, that'll never be me. Rent, lease, and royalties, that's my pension. That's what I'm looking forward to. And I just, again, these things were just in my mind. I never understood why they were there, how that would play out in the future. But I did know, and if I have enough time, I can share exactly the reason why it was, the birth of my first daughter, not my first child, but my first daughter, that really solidified that feeling of needing to improve myself, needing to, my significant other, how she looked at me after a 3-month period of maternity leave, having to give our daughter to the nanny. That's a feeling that I felt literally this small. I didn't even have $100 to say, stay home another day. And I knew at that point in time, this has to change. Have a garage with a nice car parts all over the place, no assets, and I recognized at that point, this daughter, this child, and my children will have to rely on me, and I took it upon myself then to educate myself deeper into business, and I knew at that point that there was no turning back for what I had to do, which was invest every hour of my available time to learning how to do business and how to conduct business.
That's an awesome testimony there. Now, Jonathan, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you very much.
I'm so.
Can you see I'm smiling?
I can see you smiling through your mask. Yes, I'm so proud of you.
Joke
and if your grandma, like I was just saying off mic, that I work with your grandma, Miss Jane Webster, at the post office.
Yeah.
And she was always pleasant, always smiling, helpful. Yeah. I love Miss Jane.
Very humble.
Yeah. Love her. And it was a pleasure working with her. I only worked there for about a year and maybe a year and a half, but they were like my mom. The older women were like mom. But it's so good to see that you. How old were you when you won the Young Entrepreneur Award?
I might have been going 30. Yeah.
30. But you look so young.
I know, right? I think I might be going 30. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was
And so Auto Shield, this is your first business that you own?
No, man. So kind of weirdly,
the EMT was
so it started. EMT started as Efficient Mobile Technicians. Really, is the acronym for EMT.
Right.
And I'll never forget. I was trying to determine the name, and I didn't want to like K this or 345 that or whatever. I just wanted something that stood off by itself. And I was sitting there at work, and I'll give full credit to Miss Tanya. She was like, I was kind of writing some stuff out, and I was like, efficient something, blah, blah, blah. She's like, why don't you just like be like the car doctor kind of thing, like. And I was like an EMT. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't do work for the rest of the day. I just sat there sketching, and the name kind of came out from that. So it started with, official business. Unofficial business was like EPC, which was Efficient Performance Concepts, where we did a lot of engine management, a lot of tuning, kind of making cars faster kind of thing. And that was kind of like my first little touch at doing stuff business related. Then it birthed EMT, which then birthed Trifecta Films, which then birthed Auto Shield, which then birthed Cadence, and there's other things that I'm involved in. So I guess I don't wear anything on my sleeve to say I have these businesses and so forth, because again, like my grandma, just very humble, very easy. People that know me know that I'm very serious with it. A lot of people has kind of, I wouldn't say reached out to me, but I more reach out to people and just give them a pat on the back and say, hey, keep going. Just reach out to random people on Instagram and like, hey, I see what you're doing. I applaud it. And some of them have turned into, I wouldn't even say like a consultation or like a strategy session. Some people like would say the same to me. It's like, hey, thanks for reaching out, because I've, what do you think about blah, blah, blah? And then I can help them.
And that's how you get clients.
Formulate.
That's when you network and you get the clients, and they know you don't even have to advertise. You don't have to advertise the Radio Cayman.
Correct.
You got your network out there. So Jonathan, so did you go off to school after having EMT, or was that before?
No. So I went to school first.
Okay.
And then
just want to get the timeline right.
Yeah. So Trifecta was a little group of myself, Ray, and Jesse. And we kind of call ourselves the Trifecta, right? So effectively, again, sort of like dabbling with business. I think for me, what changed was my mind frame around it. So while in school, we had to listen to a few, kind of motivational type, documentary type stuff. And at that time, it started to click. This is back in maybe 2012. I started to like, okay, now I'm starting to get a fragment of a thought, right? It's like, I said this to one of my best friends, like, it's like a puzzle, right? The lights are off, the light come on. You don't know if it's 5 seconds or 10 seconds. You get a little inspiration. You kind of match the pieces and then shuts off again. That's effectively what it's like. And I know a lot of people probably listening will probably decide to start a business or run a business per se, but it's going to be like that. It's going to come in waves of inspiration, and it's just a matter of just remembering the sequence of what you're trying to do and the reason you're trying to do, and eventually the pieces will become more and more obvious, and they fit together a lot faster.
Okay. All right. So you're now fully into AutoShield. I want to hear everything, man. I love it. Jonathan, we've got to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll get more in. I want to hear about AutoShield because I'm excited. I'm excited about what you're doing with AutoShield. Awesome. I want to say thanks to our sponsors this morning: Cayman Insurance Center, Optical Outlook, now new location, Cayman Medical Supplies, and they also have another branch in Cayman Brack Medical Supplies, now open. And a brand new sponsor this morning, TCE Paint. I want to say thanks to Tommy and the folks over at TCE Paint for coming on board. Business Buzz. It's now 8:30. Susan, we'll take that break. Thank you.
Now open on the sister island, Brack Medical Supplies. Located at 403 Gerard Smith Avenue, next to the Alexander Hotel. Open Tuesday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Telephone number 948-2228. Brack Medical Supplies.
There's no place like home.
Ah, there is no place like home. Painting a room can be the easiest way to make a change this year. And the professionals at TCE Paint Shop, providers of Sherwin-Williams super interior and exterior paint, can help you achieve that timeless, elegant atmosphere you've always imagined. Call them 943-0565. Visit them online, tcepaintshop.com, to view their selection of over 1,500 paint colors. TCE Paint Shop, your neighborhood quality paint store. For your convenience, TCE Paint Shop has 3 locations to better serve you: Cox Lumber on Sparky Drive, Cox Lumber in Bordentown, and the original store at 27 Godfrey Nixon Way.
At Kirk's Home Center, we can make your life much better. We got it all together. We got a great deal in store for you. From cookware to stereos, from power tools to plumbing supplies. Yeah, we got the best goods with the best price and a service to make you smile. Kirk's Home Center, we got a great deal in store for you.
I've got some beautiful clothes. I know just where they go. Pure and cleaner.
Now is the time, and we are ready to help you with your household cleaning needs. And that is bedspreads, comforters, duvets, duvet covers, drapes, and so much more. All items at 10% off prepay, and turnaround time will be 2 to 3 days. Orders can be handled at all 3 stores: Elgin Avenue, Savannah Countryside, Eastern Avenue, drive-through, rain or shine. All stores close at 5:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday. Call 949-7104. Puritan Cleaners. You feel good when you look good.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host, Anita Khan.
We're speaking with Mr. Jonathan Webster, founder of AutoShield. Good morning again, Jonathan. I want to hear so much about AutoShield. When Susan told me that AutoShield was coming on this morning, and I went and looked at your Facebook page, I'm like, this is for women. This business is strictly for women. No, I'm just kidding. No, share with us, Jonathan, about AutoShield, your core principles, and the primary services that you offer, please.
Well, the core business straight is value. Every entity that I've ever been involved in has always had a value proposition as the central focus. There's so much people want to, I guess, make money rather than create value. I look for a service, I look for a problem, and then I channel my mind to a solution to that problem centered around delivering value. So effectively, AutoShield then was birthed out of looking at a lot of expats, a lot of females in particularly, that feel a lot I wouldn't say cheated, but they feel strange about the transaction that they do with their vehicle. And then it kind of birthed from that small kernel into, well, what if we made it a membership, right? We're not reinventing the wheel here, but what we're looking to do is do something unique for the market. So looking at AAA, looking at the AA, CAA, a lot of people are very familiar with those types of roadside assistance services. And because my natural personality is, I would drive to Bordentown, jumpstart a lady's car, an elder lady, and she's like, how much do I owe you? And it's like, nothing. So to get rid of that model, I said, okay, well, what if they pay up front? And that's kind of birthed the membership itself, right? So we then did flat tires, dead batteries, just emergency fuel. And I'm like, well, what can we do different? So what we did then was to say, okay, for one flat free, which is $99 a year, you get up to 5 free service call-outs, complimentary service call-outs. So the labor is free itself. So if I come, change a spare tire, if I come, I can do the mini diagnostics. Again, it's just putting you in a position that you know what's wrong and you know what the solution is to fix it or address that problem.
I was telling Susan this morning when I came in, I almost called you this morning because my car, I took off driving and the ABS light came on, the little icon with a incline looking thing. It looked like a duck, a duck swimming. And then on the other side, it was the car with a slippery road. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I need help. And I freaked out because, it's scary for a woman. You see all your lights come on in your car and you're like, what is going on? Do I drive the car? Do I beg for a ride? Who do you beg for a ride at 6 o'clock in the morning?
A jogger.
Susan, I called Susan from where she lives.
She's gone already at work.
Yeah. I think it's such a great idea.
Thank you.
To have this service.
Thank you.
It's awesome idea. So you said your membership includes on your roadside vehicle assistance, which is flat battery. So what you normally do is come out and give me a jump start or?
No, so we actually even partnered then with select vendors. So
flat battery, that's what I have here.
Yeah, so flat
battery is dead.
Yeah, it's dead battery. Same thing. Sometimes people don't want to, have that death thing there, but we've partnered with select vendors that allow us to do a lot of work and carry solutions to that site. So in certain cases, for example, we've partnered, say, with Tunis Toys, and they have I think the largest battery selection on island, as well as the largest tire selection on island. So what we can do is, effectively, I know the pricing and so forth of the batteries ahead of time, and in most cases, I actually have the batteries stocked in the vehicle. So I can basically arrive, we have our charging system tester, and we see why it failed, if it's just the battery itself or is it the alternator, and then we basically address that problem. And in some cases, depending on time, they may feel just enough with a jump start to get where they have to go, and then I can follow that up by coming to their location and change the battery. So again, it's just really that convenience of providing a solution.
All for one flat price. That's
Correct.
awesome. That's awesome. And then you do flat tire, of course.
Correct.
Emergency fuel top up, at least 1 gallon.
Correct.
It's a complimentary gallon. Yeah. Get me going, right?
That'll get you to the next gas
to
station.
Jose or somewhere.
But like I said, we never will turn our backs on people. Like if I had to north side and I knew the nearest gas station was somewhere else, then I would probably put into whatever it takes to get you in a position where you are taken care of. That's what we do.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And then you have record service.
Well,
so you're networking with,
correct.
With
so we're building
people.
a network around what we do,
right?
Which is serving the customer.
Okay.
Yeah. So
if I need a tow truck, a tow service, you can hook me up with a
Correct.
discount. Okay.
Correct.
I like that hookup.
Correct. Once it's a mechanical breakdown, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Correct.
Once,
Okay.
yeah.
And then you do consultation service.
Correct.
How does that work?
So let's say you had that situation this morning.
Mhm.
Hey, I think something broken. I don't know what it is. I'm getting these weird lights on, or I got a repair estimate, and I just need to just speak to someone because I think this is too high. That's one thing, So again, it's just providing kind of one solution to whatever car problem that member or that person may face. It's really kind of that simple. If you have anything wrong with your vehicle per se, you give us a call and we will sort it out. But to kind of answer the question, the consultation is really designed for just my mom would ask me questions, my aunt would ask me questions, yourself, a lot of people ask questions, and I'm like, I don't want to just provide a service by just turn up. When there's a problem, what if we could solve these things before? So if you call and say, hey, this light is on, is it a problem? Yes, maybe park your car, we'll come out, we'll send an agent to come out, take a look at the vehicle and determine from there. The other day a lady car overheated, and basically a fan was a problem. So we came out and looked at the fan, understood what the problem was, diagnosed it, fixed it. If she had continued driving, it could have wrecked her engine or caused further problems.
Wow. Now, corporate. Let's talk corporate. So you're doing all this for individuals, right? Say you have it's a business, and they have vehicles, a fleet of vehicles, maybe 10.
Yeah.
Do you can they sign up for this sort of membership?
Absolutely.
But it'll be a different price, of course.
Yeah, well, and it's also different benefits.
Right.
We right now are starting negotiations with 2 reputable insurance companies to have certain exclusive benefits to what we would offer outside of the membership.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, even on our website, we kind of thought about it in the future and said, okay, well, what if a business wants to start up, and what if we want to, what if they want to sign, 10 members for their executive staff or just all their overall staff in general. Yeah, I mean, we do have special pricing, and we do have the means to facilitate service to corporate clients for sure.
Okay. Now, the best part is, how can we sign up for AutoShield?
Well,
membership.
You can visit our website, www.autoshield.ky, and or just go on Facebook. You'll see some information that we have there. We haven't started fully advertising 100% yet. Okay. Today is actually kind of like the kickoff day, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, today is kind of like the launch day.
Awesome.
It's something we've been working on for quite some time now, and just kind of having a perfectionist mentality of trying to get it out as perfect as possible, as close to perfect as possible. And we said, you know what, let's just launch it today and set it out and see where we go. Thank you very much, Mom.
Oh, Susan, you're on top of this, aren't we? That's awesome. Now, Jonathan, are there different plans that you have? And does the membership, it's like when you have a phone, you can put 2 people on your phone. Is there such a thing with your membership? Yeah,
we will start to offer some household plans. As me and my partner is still kind of thinking about this right now. For right now, we just launched in the first plan, but there will be plans that have preventative maintenance. So basically, we will schedule the maintenance plan with your vehicle. So basically, the only thing you have to do is just give us the keys every 3 months or 4 months, whatever. We'll come out, we'll take the vehicle to get the vehicle serviced. We take all the service maintenance. We keep all the records. So basically, we have everything documented for you. We also have accident scene assistance that will be most likely coming up through the grapevine. But yeah, I mean, if say a household wants to purchase, let's say you want to purchase one for your husband, then we have specials for that. Basically, buy one, you get that second one half off. Same thing if you want to buy one for yourself and your daughter or your sibling or so forth. Once they're direct relatives, yeah. So we're still kind of figuring out a few things, but the value proposition is always there.
If I had a husband, he'd have to pay for mine.
Yeah, usually that's the way.
You have to pay for mine. But Jonathan, how these on-site? The membership. How many call-outs per year do I get on that membership, that yearly membership?
So right now we have it at 5. Complimentary call-outs, but even if you go over that, we have this a small fee that you would pay to kind of have that as a call-out. And then you can pay and just basically reactivate that membership. But from what we found, most people won't have much more than 5 instances where they need some form of mechanical assistance. Even stuff like the on-site assistance, for example. So let's say I had to come out to the vehicle today to diagnose it. By doing that preliminary diagnosis, as long as it doesn't reach over an hour, that's one call. That's one service call out, right? If it goes over that, and usually we will identify why it would go over that ahead of time, because the transparency is another huge thing for us. We just want everyone to know, especially our members, to know if you're going to be spending money, what you're spending it on, how much it's going to be, and what is the likely scenario from it. What is the outcome from it? Will it fix the problem? Will it remedy it? Is it a temporary fix? Again, transparency is something that we hold very, very sacred to what we're trying to do and accomplish.
We got to go to break, but you just blew me away with that. Because a lot of times, you deal with businesses and stuff, and you get so tired of, like if you have somebody filling your yard with rocks, they'll come today or they'll come tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or you call them, they don't answer their phone. It's so I like that.
Yeah.
And on that note, we'll take a break. You're listening to the Business Buzz.
2020. Unprecedented times, uncertainty, and literally a new way of life.
Life happens, usually without warning.
That is why making sure that your family is insured is so important.
Cayman Insurance Center, 47 years strong, working to protect your family and your most valuable assets.
Whether you need to get a quote, renew a policy, or file a claim, Cayman Insurance Center is here to protect you and your family.
For more information, call 949-4657. Cayman Insurance Center, specializing in property, life, health, motor, and other lines of insurance products and services at affordable rates.
Optical Outlook Caymanian Village location has moved. Same great services and products, new location. We've moved to Anderson Square in central Georgetown. It's a much larger space with dedicated parking. Please call us on 746-2020 to make your appointment at our new location today. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Please come see the difference with Optical Outlook, Cayman's premier optical provider.
There's no place like home.
Ah, there is no place like home. Painting a room can be the easiest way to make a change this year. And the professionals at TCE Paint Shop, providers of Sherwin-Williams super interior and exterior paint, can help you achieve that timeless, elegant atmosphere you've always imagined. Call them 943-0565. Visit them online, tcepaintshop.com, to view their selection of over 1,500 paint colors. TCE Paint Shop, your neighborhood quality paint store. For your convenience, TCE Paint Shop has 3 locations to better serve you. Cox Lumber on Sparky Drive, Cox Lumber in Bordentown, and the original store at 27 Godfrey Nixon Way.
Healthcare Pharmacy, caring about your health for the past 25 years. Radio Cayman's premier health show.
Alzheimer's and dementia, are they the same disorder?
Yeah, I think that's a very important question.
For the Health of It with Tara Bush.
For the Health of It with Tara Bush.
Is heard on Saturdays at 9:30 a.m. and on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Brought to you by Healthcare Pharmacy in Grand Harbor, where they care about your health. Transfer and refill your prescription online. Visit healthcarepharmacy.com. or call 947-8900. Healthcare Pharmacy, now with a new and second location in Governor's Square. The new Healthcare Pharmacy in Governor's Square is open Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Healthcare Pharmacy, where they care about your health.
Business Buzz. Business Buzz with your host,
Anita Khan.
Welcome back to the Business Buzz. This is our final few moments on the buzz. As we head up to 9 o'clock, we're speaking with Mr. Jonathan Webster. Jonathan is the founder of Auto Shield and other businesses that he had before, all the other stuff that he's got going on, and he still has going on. So, Jonathan, we're talking about the Auto Shield membership before the break. And if someone is not an existing Auto Shield member and is in need of, let's say, on-site assistance, can you give some information as to the type of price range? Like, say, for instance, I had to call you up this morning and I hadn't signed a contract yet.
Yeah.
The annual contract. How, what sort of price range am I looking at?
Usually we have stuff from about 35 to up to 60, 65. So it really depends on the service, the type of service, the location, because we factor a lot of these things in as efficiency. So efficiency is a huge thing for myself, which is still why the company's name Efficient Mobile Technicians, right? Just yesterday, I was right down the road. The gentleman asked, need to replace a battery. And I said, quoted a price, he's like 25. He's like, man, if you had said 75, I would have paid because you were here in 5 minutes. You got the car done within, 4 or 5 minutes. We had small little hiccups with the type of battery that was purchased, but that was something that was out of my control. But at the end of the day, we solved the problem and we got it solution. He's like, hey, here's this extra because I don't feel, it's like, I this is too low. Yeah. So usually you're going to get the lowest thing out of me for sure, which doesn't always sit well for business.
Do you find a lot of men using the service? Because I know men can normally fix their car or,
I would say a lot more male expats and more older Caymanian men. That's what I would say. Usually they're not going to be kind of my age because most people have a brother or cousin or something that can help. But I have had people reach out and we do some service and so forth. Mostly on like the performance side. But yeah, it's usually more males that are expat or older gentlemen, more professional people that just need a car to work. They don't have the time to deal with all this stuff. They'd rather just pay a professional, come handle the business, and go from there.
Somebody else take care of that.
Correct.
No, Jonathan, do you have any plans to expand your business to include rental cars?
That is something that we're going to be thinking about. That is something, we have such an ambitious plan that we don't want to just stay here either. We want to take this thing regional and take it as far as it can go. But rental, thankfully, most of the rental car companies already have an existing fleet. They already have kind of like a fleet manager and so forth. But yeah, we are open to it. We are open to it. We will sit down and kind of analyze what the situations are, what kind of general problems that they face, because it's a higher operational volume for that vehicle. We would have to consider other factors, but again, I'm not gonna, leave anything on the table, man. I'll take it.
How about, say, you having your own set of rental cars to as loaners?
You can't be giving away. Hey, you were at me last night.
You won't be able to pay your mortgage.
Exactly.
Right?
Now it is again, listen, man. If it comes down to the value proposition, does it increase value for our customers? If it's yes, then we're going to be somewhere involved in doing that, because it is going to be situations where there may be a roadside call that a starter's jammed or a crank sensor or something failed. Now what do? But as the business continues to increase and we sign up more members and we have the kind of operational revenue to do that and afford that, it is something that will be done for sure. There's going to be some resemblance of that. Maybe not rental per se, maybe again kind of a loner type of situation, but we want to take care of our customers, our members. Like that's effectively what we're here for.
Well, we're looking for growth, right?
Exactly.
So you'll have the clientele now. You'll have a couple of loners.
Yeah, exactly.
Just looking out for you, Jonathan. Just looking out for the future. Now, are towing fees fully covered under your plan?
Not under the standard membership. Again, with those two insurance companies, we will likely have that sort of as an option. Okay. I would, again, we're still negotiating, so that's one of the things that we're going to try to incorporate.
So next time you come back in the studio, we'll have all those. We'll have all that covered.
Have other representatives here.
That's right. That's right. Now, if you could offer a first-time entrepreneur like Erin. I keep calling her Lauren. Erin, only one piece of advice because she wants to go into her own business. Now, what would you tell her? She's only 15, but she's ready to go to have her own business.
Man, to be honest, I would say plan big and work in reverse. The dreams, they cost nothing. I would rather have a larger plan and break it down into bite-sized pieces than to start a bite-sized thing and then like, oh my God, where do I go from here? This plan itself started before I even went to school, right? So I knew when I went to school, I wasn't going to school to become a mechanic per se. I could do that. I could walk into most garages and give my qualifications and become a technician, but I knew that was not what I wanted to do. But I didn't know exactly what it was. So I would say, plan big and just work in reverse. Just if you visualize the end goal and say, okay, man, this is how I see my art, museums or NFTs or whatever. And then, okay, where am I now? What can I do right now to get started? And what resources or assets or liability do I have to leverage to get that? So if you have time as a student, use time, research, develop, continue that pattern. If you don't have a lot of time, but then have energy, have enthusiasm to do it. The best thing to do with an opportunity is not say thank you, but to do the work. We've had a lot of people come through Trifecta that we give an opportunity to, and I don't necessarily need to say, oh, thank you very much. Just do the work. That's how you repay, because that's how you grow. Like at this age, what you are, 15, you'll never do anything for free. You either will earn something, some pocket change, or you'll learn something. You'll learn how to do it faster, how to do it better, how to increase, learn some form of awareness from it. And as you increase how you know when to start charging more is based on the questions you ask, right? The questions you ask determine how much of a professional you are. Because if we went into a car conversation about engine dynamics or so forth, the questions you ask me, I'll know exactly what level you're on, And as you get more experience, your questions start become more detailed. So when a person comes and say, I need a sculpture, what type of sculpture? Where is it going? What room? How high? How big?
What's your budget?
No, budget never even a question, man. What's your, because in your mind, you just want to basically continue doing what you do,
I do sales. It's got to be budget. Otherwise, I'll be wasting my time, right? So, Erin, plan big and work in reverse.
Yeah.
Great advice.
Sure.
Now, moving forward, what is your hope for AutoShield or your dreams, your bigger plan, bigger dreams?
To be honest, it's not even really about AutoShield. I want to be evidence, man. I want to be evidence.
I don't necessarily.
Yeah, I don't crave to be inspirational or motivational to people. I want to be evidence that you can be Cayman and create a regional company.
Agreed.
You can be young, you can be black, you can be, Marta significant. Like, you can be these things and create something. You can come from places that people would never expect and accomplish greatness. We are more intelligent than just the hospitality and no disrespect to that industry, but then beaches and, that type of stuff. There's a lot of gifted people here that can create stuff, and I want to be the evidence that you can take something out of your mind, apply it, create it into the real world, provide great service, charge people reasonable rates, and provide just a professional, and you can live the life you want to live. Like, that's the evidence that I want to create for people.
And before I forget, how can you be contacted for more details, Jonathan? I'm sorry, I get so caught up in what you have to say, I forgot.
We might have to extend the session, but
yes, Susan, I have to.
But you can visit our website, autoshield.ky, or you can give us a call at 640-0999.
Okay.
Yeah, 0999. Yeah.
And you have email?
Sure, it's info@autoshield.ky, and
your Facebook.
Yeah. We're going to start posting. Yeah, we're going to start posting a lot more stuff today. Kind of the luxury of having your own visual media company.
Nice, very nice. Well, before I let you go, Jonathan, I want to say thank you and congratulations on everything that you've done, you've been through, and I think you're just marvelous. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're wonderful. It's a pleasure to have you in the studio, and we look forward to hearing more about Jonathan Webster and your partners and whoever you're networking with. And we'll hopefully have you back in the studio sometime.
Fantastic.
In the meantime, stay good and stay safe. Want to thank our sponsors this morning, Cayman Insurance Center, Optical Outlook, Cayman Medical Supplies, and TCE Paint. Thanks to our listeners, our viewers on YouTube, our producer, Ms. Susan Watson. Susan, thank you. You do an awesome job as usual. And to my brand new mentee in the studio joining me for the first time today, Miss Erin Bush. Thank you, Erin.
The Business Buzz is proudly sponsored by Cayman Medical Supplies. Call them at 949-6211. Optical Outlook, now at their new location in Anderson Square. Come see the difference with Optical Outlook. And Cayman Insurance Center, celebrating 45 years in the Cayman Islands, specializing in property, life, and other lines of insurance products and services. And TCE Paint Shop, with 3 locations to better serve your home decor needs. Cox Lumber, Sparky Drive, Cox Lumber, Town, and the original store at 27 Godfrey Nixon Way.
Radio Cayman.
The voice.
The heart. The soul of the Cayman.